Can you beat Bloons with only spike factories? Well, no, not really. But let me explain. In Bloons Tower Defense 6, your goal is to pop all of the balloons before they can get to the exit and steal your lives. Now, pretty much every single tower in this game can be used to destroy the balloons. However, to add more variety to the game, Ninja Kiwi added different kinds of balloons back in Bloons Tower Defense 2. These include the lead balloon that can't be popped by sharp objects, the purple balloon that can't be popped by magic, camo balloons that can only be seen by monkeys who have honed their eyes with camo vision, and even white and black balloons that respectively can't be frozen or blown up. So that being said, there are only a certain amount of towers that can pop every single balloon in the game. So that brings us back to our question. Can you beat Bloons with only spike factories? Now, when you start up a chimps run, you only start with $650. A spike factory costs $1,080. So, no, you can't really beat Bloons with only spike factories, but that would make a boring video. So I do what anyone in my position would do. I go in. I tweak the numbers a little bit. What if we started with enough money to barely buy a spike factory? So we have a new question. Can you beat Bloons if you start with $1,080 with only spike factories? We're going to try this challenge on logs. It is the longest map in the game, and Spike Factory needs time to place its spikes down on the road before the balloons get to it. So naturally, we're going to start with our first Spike Factory being in the bottom left. Give ourselves a little bit of extra money so we can get that Spike Factory in there. We're going to place it at the end. And now, we just get to chill. And our second one. And our third. But we'll get to that later. Now, here's the thing about this challenge, is while most of the time you can put monkeys in different spots of the map, so you can watch the balloons be popped the whole time, we don't have that luxury with spike factories. If we put them too far up, then they're going to be placing their spikes after the balloons have already passed them, which obviously is useless. So we just kind of have to put them at the end and wait. So this single spike factory is going to hold the line till about round 10, where we're going to get faster production in order to allow it to build more spikes and put them on the road. As the game progresses, you're going to see me getting a few key upgrades, so watch out for these next ones. Bigger stacks doubles the amount of spikes in each stack, so it effectively gives you double damage on your spike factories. Faster production allows the spikes to come out faster, and now the bottom path gives you access to this thing called Smart Spikes. Smart Spikes allows your spike factories to get a targeting system. Placing them on Smart will allow your spikes to be placed at the very end of the track as far back as it can go. That way it can pop the most balloons. Now, I'm pretty certain that I'm gonna need more starting money than this to win. As we progress through the rounds, I decided to get a second spike factory and put it on faster production. We've got both of our spike factories spitting out spikes as quickly as possible. Why Spax? You want to know the real answer? I've got a friend who loves spike factories. This is for him. Shout out LoboZip, the gold gifter, one of my mods. He's a big Spike Factory fan, and this one is for him. And that's when I have an idea. What if I placed a Spike Factory in the middle to allow the balloons to be weakened up a little bit before they hit the spikes at the end? Now, in theory, this isn't a bad idea, but in actuality, this is the worst idea I could have possibly happened and killed my run. I give the Spike Factory in the middle 2 points in the top path. This allows it to get white hot spikes, which allows it to pierce through these lead balloons, which it usually can't pop. Now, that first Spike Factory I placed all the way in the bottom, we're going to give it Smart Spikes, and then the next upgrade, Long Life Spikes. Long Life Spikes allows the spikes to not disappear at the end of the round like they usually do. Instead, they will carry over into the next round. So we're going to be taking this bottom Spike Factory and we're going to be pushing it all the way to Perma Spike. This makes spikes last permanently and they never go away. Our strategy is working well until we get to round 39 and regrow balloons are introduced to us. Now, we saw a few in the rounds earlier, but they weren't enough to be a problem. But my Spike Factory I put in the middle is popping these regrow balloons early and allowing them to regen and create even more balloons. Popped layers would be awesome too. Okay, let's get Moab Shredder right in time for the Moab next round. Ooh, I guess we can't get Moab Shredder. This is becoming too much of a problem for my Spike Factories at the end, so I decided to restart. We're not going to put that Spike Factory in the middle until later into the game. So we decided to restart, and at first, we're only going to use these 2 Spike Factories. One of them is going to spec into the top path, while the other one is going to spec into the bottom path. But at round 33, I come up with a crazy idea. You see, balloons in this game have hitboxes based on their size. The small balloons can only really be popped by the spikes that are directly on their track. But Moabs, on the other hand, can absorb spikes that are a little bit farther away. So I decided to place a Spike Factory right here, where I'm going to give it Moab Shredder and Smart Spikes. I'm going to put those Smart Spikes on close, and watch what happens. We progress through round 40, slowly trying to upgrade the Spike Factories through their respective paths. The top path spike factory next gets spiked balls. This allows the spikes to deal +2 damage to every single balloon that they pop. As stated earlier, our other spike factory is going to start working on getting permaspike, versus our new spike factory is going to get our first active ability of the run, Spike Storm. Now our new goal is to save up as much money as possible so we can get that permaspike at the end of the track. However, we do lose and have to retry around, so I decided to upgrade our spiked balls into spiked mines. This makes it so when they lose all of their tips, they explode, dealing damage to all of the balloons in the area. And this allows us to get through that round with ease. Now we're back to saving up money for permaspike. Unfortunately, we do lose another round, so we decided to get one more spiked balls at the end of the track, and hopefully this will allow us to last long enough in order to get that permaspike. And what do you know? It does. Go. Well, you know. Now, like I said earlier, watching all the balloons go all the way down the path just to hit the spikes at the end gets a little boring, so I decided to start spicing my stream up a little bit. Don't spike storm any regrowths. Let's put another piece of laundry away. All right, chat, which one are we choosing today? Cooper actually got me this for my birthday a while ago. I actually am not sure if it was for my birthday. I think he just got it for me. It's got a rose on the back. It looks a little weird on stream because of the lighting. On round 74, we get those permaspikes in the back, and we now have to prepare to get through round 79. Now, round 79 consists of a bunch of regrow rainbow balloons, as well as a few BFBs at the end. Now, luckily, we're just barely able to get past it. You remember that spike factory I put in the middle of the map a few minutes ago? Well, it's coming back, baby, and we're going to push that one all the way down the middle path and try to get Carpet of Spikes. Now, Carpet of Spikes is just like that active ability we talked about earlier, Spike Storm. However, it does upgrade the main attack of the tower and makes the spike stronger. But it also allows Spike Storm to be used on its own by the tower constantly on an interval. This Spike Storm is going to allow us to pop all of the BFBs, ZOMGs, and DDTs with ease. Now, rounds 90 and 92 are incredibly hard, but luckily on round 94, we're able to get it, and this allows us to blow past these Moabs with ease. Pop enough things that, there we go, baby. There we go. Oh my god, it spits out so fast. Now, with only a few more rounds to push past, things are looking good. However, round 98 is scary. So we decide to invest into as many spike storms as possible so it's easier for us to get through these Moabs. We save up all of our active abilities on round 97, and when round 98 starts, we make sure they're all up and we spam them. We're going to use them as fast as possible to get through all of these Moabs. I feel like it ain't illegal. Yeah, they're getting good content. What's illegal about good content? Woo! We do it. Now, round 99 is not a problem. However, we're back to round 100, where the BFB comes. The biggest Moab of them all. He's huge. He lets out a ton of balloons. But luckily, he's a bit of a pushover. Woo! So to answer your question, yes, you can beat Bloons with only spike factories, as long as you start with $1,080. What's up? I look crazy right now. I'm so sorry. This video was recorded a year and a half ago. And I'm just now finishing it. I had like an ending, but I say things that just aren't true anymore. So I guess I'm re-recording the new one now. It's been a while since I've done any content like this, but if you really like it, let me know in the comments and I will make another one. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button, because this year we're uploading 2 videos a week and we're streaming every single weekday. So make sure you check me out on Twitch as well. Peace out, and I hope you have a great day.